we had a few themes and challenges that we picked up on. The first being around trust, both trust in our data, but being able to solve this through standards and verification. Also trust in people, professionalism, and how we can verify that, perhaps through things like professional memberships, CDRUG, and also things like AI and ethics, thinking about AI verification processes, transparency, and having really clear frameworks in which people are working. And then we moved on to a discussion around what BCS could be doing. One thing we said was that the word cartography needs reclaiming, and we should be proud, and BCS should be really more confident in their remit as a cartographic organisation. Suggestions around the organisation being able to put out more resources and guidance and best practice, and working with others to socialise these concepts. And picking up on David's point, not just in our bubble, but working outside of the bubble. So, for example, media was picked up as a really key example of making sure that media organisations understand the importance of good cartographic principles and presenting data in an appropriate way. We also had a great discussion around the breadth and broadness of this sector, and that's kind of been represented today. And it's both a strength for the BCS and many of the other membership organisations, but it also can be a challenge. We've heard today that paper maps, we still need paper maps, but some people want digital, and then AI is a big thing, and visualization through your glasses, and goodness knows what else on the horizon. There's such a broadness and diversity. That's an opportunity and a challenge for BCS, but also for us in the room, wherever you may work. And finally, we picked up around education and awareness. There's lots of really good work that we all need to continue doing, things like Restless Earth, things like professional ambassadors, work experience, all sorts of things that we can do to make sure that that breadth and depth is there, and we can kind of influence and inspire the future. But we also need to make sure that that awareness and education is outside of the school system, so the more general public, and for us, we need to make sure that we have that professional development and that professionalism, so all the things we do can be underpinned by the trust, the data, the standards, the sources and verification and things like that. I think that was sort of what we said.